welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by. So in today's video I'll be going through the Halloween / sort of half-term holiday activity box that I'm just putting together for my kids, just to keep things interesting and keep on creating those memories, because they are young for such a short period of time. So it's kind of going off the December boxes that I do every year, and I did film that last year as well. And it's sort of a similar concept, but again, I am on a budget. The cost of living crisis is real. So my budget was about 20 quid and I spent less than £20. So I'm super proud of myself. And that should keep them busy for at least a couple of days during the October half term. So I've kind of put things down in different categories. So I'm going to start off with sort of food and eating. So firstly, I bought them each a plate, because I do Christmas plates and I just kind of bring out the same plates every year, assuming that they haven't broken, which they haven't. So I bought a monster one, a pumpkin one, that way around, and a skull one. And they can obviously decide who wants which one on which days, or maybe they'll end up, one belonging to the one. It just really depends on whatever they want to do, I'm happy with. In terms of bowls, I went for these spider ones, and I have 3 of exactly the same ones, and the spider's body is just a shallow bowl. So for these bits, I did actually buy 1 of each. Most of the things I didn't, because the idea is that they must just share and play with things together, because in the past I used to buy 3 of each and it really is unnecessary. So 3 bowls over there, and then I also just bought 3 cups, and I went for these ones. I believe they were around 79p. They were definitely under £1 from Home Bargains. If you're interested, the plates and the spiders were also from Home Bargains, also around the £1 mark, £1 and under. And again, I went for the ones with the straws because my little one, who's 20 months old, will spill if it doesn't have a top. And they will just have to decide who's using which one on which day. So that's in terms of sort of crockery. In terms of sweets, I did buy a couple of things because it is obviously half term and the holidays, so they will be eating some sweets, but I didn't go crazy with it. So in terms of sweets, my eldest son actually was with me in B&M, so this was £2, and it's Monster Part, a selection of yummy sweets. And he was super excited when he saw that, so I picked that up for £2. My eldest son is obsessed with sour sweets. Now, I do want to say that I don't know where it comes from, but I love sour sweets and my mum loves sour sweets, so obviously it runs in the family. Yeah, so I picked that up. That was from Poundland, and obviously, well, not obviously anymore, is it? That was £1. It is for everyone, but I would assume that he would eat the majority of those. And then I bought a couple of scary type lollies from B&M, and they were £1 each bag. So we have the fingers over there, and I have monsters and bats and things over there, and they take quite long to eat, don't they? Like, kids don't eat that in 5 minutes, so I thought that was quite good. Then in terms of chocolates, I just went for 2 little bags, and they were from B&M, and they were under £1. So I just have sort of Halloween style coins over there, and then just little people over there. There's like vampires and things, witches in there. And to be honest, I'll probably use some of these in the lunch boxes just in the last week of school, just to put something interesting in there, something a little bit different. So there are those. And then in terms of things to do during the school holidays, I want to do sort of a special bath one night. So I bought the orange pumpkin bath bomb, and that was from Home Bargains. Again, it was less than £1. And then I also went for these sort of neonite glow sticks. Now, where it gets darker a little bit earlier, this is really effective in the bath actually. So I obviously make everything dark. We have all of these in the bath, and the kids just absolutely love it. So we'll do the bath bomb in that one night, and they will really like that. And then I just bought a couple of sort of toy type things. So I bought 1 of these. I did buy a dinosaur one of these in the past, and the kids loved it, and it lasted about a year. So not bad going. And again, I think it was 79p, but it was definitely under £1. This is from Home Bargains. So it's just one of these where you squeeze it and the colourful balls come out. I don't know, they just love these. I mean, there's something mildly addictive about it, to be honest. I can sit here and squeeze this for ages. Don't really know what it is. Kind of like a fidget toy, I suppose. But yeah, I bought that. And then my little one is obsessed with these sort of bracelets, these that you sort of fit on your arm and it sticks around. So I went for the pumpkin one because I think that's the most age appropriate for a 20-month-old anyway. So I bought one of those and they will all play with that, but I think the little one probably would play with this the most. And then I went for one of these little paint kits, again from Home Bargains. I think this was around the £2 mark, £2.49 maybe. Again, they were all, well, I think the older two will probably do this together, mainly my eldest son, because he's really into sort of drawing, colouring, painting, things like that. He's very into his arts, so I think that will probably mainly be him. But yeah, I bought one of those. And then I bought one of these little torches. This was again under £1, and that'll keep them busy for a little while where it's a little bit darker. So you have all these different sort of heads that you can put on, and it projects onto the walls and the ceiling and things. So I bought that. A bouncy ball, because you cannot go wrong with a bouncy ball. A bouncy ball will keep my kids busy for hours. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just one of those things that they just run around after. So this is one that has an eyeball and some green glitter in it. So it's on theme at least. So I bought that. And then I went for two of these books, you know, these sticker activity books. So I went for two, one for the eldest and one for my middle son. Went for the two different ones. These are again from Home Bargains, 79p each. So that will, they will enjoy doing that one day during the half term. And I also went for, I bought these little teeny tiny spiders. There's 40 in there. And the plan is to put them in ice cubes for their drinks, and I think they'll really think that's funny. Strange. My husband basically is not a fan of spiders, so my eldest son thinks it's hilarious to do anything with spiders, because he just thinks my husband is going to jump. He wants to play like practical jokes on him, so I got that. And then in terms of decorating, my eldest son again asked me to buy a skull, and this one was from Poundland. I'm not sure if it was £1 or £2, but yeah, he asked for that. He really wanted that one, so I got him that. Again, a spider, because Daddy is scared of spiders, and some skeletons. The plan is to put this up on the banister. I did that last year, but with skeletons from Poundland, where it all moved, but it all fell apart, so I can't really reuse it. So I went for those. They were £1 for the 4. And then last little bit is a pumpkin carving kit. I've never bought we've never actually carved pumpkins before, but my eldest is 7, so I thought he might be into it this year. So I went for that. Again, it was £1 from Poundland, so money well spent, I think. And then I bought one more sort of thing that we can do one evening. We have a fire pit outside, and I thought where the nights are a little bit darker, it might be fun to do sort of a Choco Fondue Set, and this was from B&M. I have seen them in various places, and they're very cost effective. I mean, to be honest, you could probably just use, you can see there, it's just a tin full tray, and you can just put any chocolates in there, some marshmallows and some fruit, and dip it in. So we're going to do that one evening, and the kids will really love that. We have done toasted marshmallows before, and that went down really, really well. So I definitely think they'll be well up for that. So that is everything that is going in their Halloween October half-term activity box. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really does mean the world to me, and it makes a massive difference to my channel. With all that said, I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye!